title says I am doing the book shuffle tag. I'm not quite certain who created this tag. Their name's on the screen and their video is linked down in the doobly-doo, but I know I saw Kimberly from Kimberly Reads do this, and so I decided to do it way back when I saw her do it, like during the summer. So basically what happens is that I have my phone, I have a music player on here set to my big playlist that has like 1,000 songs or more on it. Go Girl from Spotify, and it's on shuffle. And so what I do is I just skip. I already checked to make sure it would play a song. So first we had to stand here and wait for my dinky phone to play said song. I have to find a book that fits it. I kind of just decided to just do this without paying much attention. So I'm gonna do 10 books, okay? Hopefully that's not too many. I played the song earlier, so I'll put it where it was. Please play. I know what the song is. It's Iris by Leona Lewis. So let me look that up. If I can't find it, I don't know what I'll do to get it to play. Lyrics go, I don't want the world to see. There it is.
Ooh, I know what. But I don't have that book. I think of one and I only have the sequel one. It doesn't work for the sequel. It's just like a sequel one. I don't have many songs. I took this one. I don't have many books. I'm confused. You know what? I know what I'm going with.
Okay, it took me forever to think of one. I was originally gonna go with Daughter of Smoke and Bone. My fan's on. Ah! Sorry for the clicking at the beginning of the video. Originally, I was gonna go with Daughter of Smoke and Bone, Leona Taylor, but I only have Days of Blood and Starlight, and this song does not work for that. So I am going to go with The Return of the King by J.R. Tolkien, in particular, Aragorn and Arwen's relationship that actually is explained in full in the appendices in this book. There you learn that originally Aragorn and Arwen thought that they'd never be together, especially Aragorn, but Arwen chose a mortal life over an immortal one, and no one understood. In fact, in the text, it says that Elrond and Arwen's parting was bitter, which I didn't really like. He really was mad at her. So I think it kind of fits with the whole I don't want the world to see me. I don't think that they'd understand, and you know, talking about like a timed relationship. Give me hard ones. Oh man. Again, the phone is not playing, but it's One Life by Boise Avenue. I'm standing here going, what the hell am I gonna choose? If I can hear the song, it might help, because I'm just like...
Here we go.
So for One Life by Boise Avenue, I am gonna go with Take a Thief by Mercedes Lackey. Skips is an orphan and he lives in this abusive home, and then he eventually has to leave said home, and he gets with some people and something terrible happens, and Skip basically gives up living and then only lives for revenge, and he has to find himself again. And by becoming a Herald of Valdemar, he learns how to be himself. I recommend you read this after reading the Exile's Honor and Exile's Valor duology, and I even recommend those as a just starting off point to get into the Heralds of Valdemar, because I haven't read much else beyond these 3. I've read some, but not very much. Number 3! Gotta wait for it to play. Do, 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 do. Oh my gosh, this video's gonna be so long of me just standing here waiting. Okay, for tonight, I'm Getting Over You by Carly Rae Jepsen. I'm gonna go with Days of Blood and Starlight by Lani Taylor because, yeah, it fits. It really fits, and that type of attitude is why I can't stand Karu in this book, and why I haven't read the 3rd book yet.
Words start already.
So for Let It Grow, Celebrate the World by Easter Dean, I'm gonna go with The Hobbit by J.R. Tolkien, and the reason I'm going with this is because there's a line, I can't recall if it's in there, where basically, I think it's what Thorin says when he dies. They put this in the movie word for word. If more of us value food and cheer and song above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. It really kind of emphasizes the point of the song that, you know, we need to celebrate the world. We need to celebrate nature and take care of it. You know, it's the only world we have, and if we don't, we lose it forever. And the hobbits really believe in that. And Thorin learned through Bilbo's example that that is something that's more valuable than any gold, than any treasure. And I love that. No skips left. Okay. It's gonna be a long video and it's not gonna be very high quality, I thought. Just gonna mute it because I can't skip the tracks. So for Slow Down by Selena Gomez, I am gonna go with Wicked Lovely by Melissa Marr. In particular, the carnival scene. Don't want to reveal any spoilers, but that's kind of the power that the summer court gives off all the time anyway, and the king and queen combined, that is totally what they made everyone feel. Now I have to put this away and wait for that song to finish. Okay, now what's next?
Ooh, I know perfect. I know which one I'm going with.
Okay, so for What You Want by Evanescence, I'm gonna go with Full Metal Alchemist by Hiromu Arakawa. Basically, the point of the song is do what you do to make yourself a better person. I don't know. I felt like that's just Edward. He has never followed the rules. That's why he's in the situation that he's in this this manga series. And he continues to do that. Like the time he purchased a town by making gold with alchemy, and the way he didn't get in trouble by law for that is he turned it back into the coal, and the nastiness that it was before, he made it into gold, which is hilarious and completely illegal, and yet he slid under the line, so he does what he wants.
That's all I've been doing in the break. And I put my stuff back on the shelves. I'll put stuff randomly. Oh man, this is gonna be hard.
So for Monsters by Time Flies featuring Katie Sky, I think, I'm gonna go with Persistence of Memory by Amelia Atwater Rhodes. Basically the song is two parts. There's the guys part where they talk about being depressed and with anxiety and almost suicidal, and the girl coming back, like, even though it's really hard to see him in pain, it's not because it's like so much she doesn't love him, but she wants to love him through the flaws and see him happy. And Persistence of Memory is about Erin and her best friend. Do they say his name on the back? They don't. And her best friend, who is kind of like her love interest. They're both not entirely okay. They both have been in and out of mental institutions with magically caused mental illnesses, and they are each other's like crutch through the hard times dealing with this. And I just think that it embodies the song beautifully.
Music? And I can't forget. Oh my gosh.
So I couldn't think of anything, but in ElfQuest by Wendy and Richard Pini, not this volume in particular, but one of the volumes, there is this little like single comic or a chapter in a manga or something like that, where the elves meet this boy who loves music and is obsessed with music, and his family, it's like the Bronze Age, and so he is much happier playing music than hunting, and doesn't believe in killing animals. He's very much not that kind of person. He's not necessarily a vegetarian or a vegan, that's not his thing. His thing is music. He is beaten and starved for it. So the elves decide to hunt for him so long as he plays a song for them. And it's really sweet. It's in the Hidden Years series, which I own 0 volumes of, but it's in there.
Kind of lame, but...
So the one super religious song on my playlist was played. So I was like, I could go with that, but that's not really... And then it goes, Jesus has overcome. And I'm like, I don't have any books like that. I'm getting rid of the other one, so it's not on my shelves, so I don't count it. However, I'm just gonna go with the Bible, the Book of Mormon, Pearl of Great Price, and Doctrine and Covenants, which are the books that my religion believes in, and even if you're just normal Christian, Holy Bible, because, you know, Jesus is the Redeemer of our souls, and he loves everyone, and he died for everyone so that we may all go back to our Heavenly Father and be with him again. That's all I've got. Alright, so that was the book shuffle tag. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more. Remember, every Friday, unless there's something going on, is a book review, so stay tuned for that. I have book reviews for many of the books on my shelves, except for the ones I haven't read or I read before I started BookTube. And if I showed one and I don't have a book review up for it and you want me to do one, let me know down in the comments. Good luck with your reading, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I'm not certain who, sorry, I'm not fixing my hair, whatever. And so I decided to do it, or something, GI, and hook in my mouth. Originally I was gonna go with Days of Blood and Starlight, but I only have not Days of Blood and Starlight. Originally, I gotta wait for you to stop wobbling. You're on a desk that wobbles, on a box that doesn't wobble, on top of a book stack that wobbles on said box, so you're gonna wobble. Originally I was gonna go with Dreams of Gods. That's not the right one. So my phone chimes instead. Ugh, hot. Ugh, great, something just fell back. My bookshelf cheapo. Why don't I get it to play while I'm putting my books away? So for J.K. Rowling did not write those. Okay, so I was holding it backwards, and I just think it is in bleh.